Welcome to the stream. Kind of fun that we're getting these Fontaine-centered birthday messages now that we are back in Fontaine. Almost like I am just back enough in my backlog of birthday messages. Today, we continue the event we started last time, which is Whirling Waltz and not Operation Downpour Simulation. Ream! I don't know. Sounds a lot like a battle event. So probably not gonna look at it. Whirling Waltz. We have a case to track and an amusement park to manage. The price of every price. A message arrives from the Palais Mammonia. Seems like it's time to make a move.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you...
I was standing dangerously close.
We're not late, are we?
Glad I didn't accidentally enter this cutscene while preparing then.
No, you're just in time. Well rested, I trust?
Staying busy keeps you sharp.
A great way to stay energetic, certainly.
Have you all started preparing?
We received word from Mr. Argenteau yesterday, confirming the time and location of the transaction. It'll take place this afternoon, and it turns out it'll be somewhere we all know pretty well, too. The Film Fantasyland restaurant.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, really? Huh. He sure does like that place.
But isn't that a dangerous place for a transaction? You could get burned or cooked.
Seems like you share our concerns, Traveler.
Indeed. Capturing someone in a crowded event venue will be much more challenging than in an open area.
It didn't look that crowded to me.
The criminal might try to blend in with the crowd, or even escape by taking hostages.
As like one person every 15 meters.
In light of this, we've had to make additional preparations. As soon as we received the news yesterday, we began coordinating with the Marechaussee Phantom and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
You heard crowd and fought crab. There was a crowd of crabs, I guess.
We'll be deploying lots of undercover agents on site. If things go south, the safety of the civilians will be our top priority.
Undercover crabs.
Of course, fingers crossed, everything will go without a hitch.
I noticed a bunch of familiar faces from the previous case, like Captain Chevres of the Special Patrol, so I'm feeling optimistic.
We'll trust your instincts, then. Oh, yeah, and by the way, we've also been in communication with Miss Lapine Pauline and Miss Navia.
The Spina di Rosula will provide support within a controlled scope, so there's no need to worry.
I'm worried.
The only potential issue is with Miss Escoffier.
She doesn't want to serve criminals?
It would be easy if it were that simple.
Ahem.
All right, no more jokes. Miss Escoffier has made it clear that she doesn't want her restaurant to suffer any losses as a result of this operation. But, well, I have a feeling things might not go quite as smoothly as she hopes.
Is there anything I can do?
To be honest, we shouldn't have dragged you into this in the first place, and it's caused you quite enough trouble already. The Fontainian authorities should be able to handle the rest from here. But still, I'm guessing you'd like to see how it all turns out.
Definitely.
Well then, feel free to head down to the scene, but just stay alert and play it by ear. You won't necessarily have to do anything, unless things go pear-shaped, of course.
Oh, so I definitely will not have to do anything.
I'll do my best to ensure that things don't escalate to that point.
You're getting involved too, Kinich?
Of course. There are still a lot of unanswered questions, but our intel so far indicates that the culprit's from Natlan. Plus, I'm already a witness in this case. Might as well see this thing through to the end.
A restaurant can suffer from the main character's actions, so it won't suffer from the mission. Let it be so.
That's the Kinich we know and love.
The group goes on to discuss the specifics of the operation and things to watch out for. For once, the conversation goes surprisingly smoothly, perhaps because Ahau and Kakuku aren't present. Where are they? It's just as well, really. Things could have gotten awkward if Ahau showed up and started cursing out Neuvillette.
Well, that's enough of the small talk. The operation's scheduled for the afternoon. If we're quick enough, we'll even have time for a few cups of tea before we leave.
Oh, and let's grab something to eat too. Can't work on an empty stomach, you know.
But won't you just be watching?
And rooting for you. It's a very important job.
But I'll also just be watching. They won't need me.
Alright, I'll head over to the venue now. Ahau's been harping on for days now about this event-exclusive meal he wants to try. Guess I might as well shut him up sooner rather than later. See you in a bit.
I look forward to hearing how it all goes.
This beach seems to be getting livelier by the day.
Oh boy, look at this crowd. Also, familiar faces. Singular. Thanks in part, surely, to the undercover agents.
Traveler, Paimon's getting kinda hungry. Let's go check out the restaurant menu, shall we?
The guy with the case. That's got to be him. Alright, it's business time. No need to be nervous.
Your friend thought you might be thirsty. Won't you stay and drink it?
I tend to steer clear of drinks left out in the open.
You're surrounded. Give up and come with.
You lousy swine!
Stop right there!
Oh, look! A surprise performance! Wow! How lucky we are!
Quick, take a photo. After him!
Sorry, my guy. Unlicensed and illegally docked. This boat's not going anywhere.
Hey, no being meta around here.
Quick! Don't let him get away!
Be careful! Amazing!
Lowly worm! No one flies higher than the almighty Dragon Lord! Who's stealing my fun? Ah, you again! You're driving me crazy! Oh, wow,
Bravo!
All right, that's a wrap.
Long time no see, Genshin manga.
Unbelievable! You can't just drag someone around like that! Such blatant disregard for human life! I'm gonna sue the living daylights out of you!
I guess it would be cool if the manga got animated like this.
Will you now? I think I did you a favor by pulling you away from your audience. Saved you some face at the very least. As for whether you were facing up or down along the way, well, that was your decision, wasn't it?
Why, you... All right, I admit it. I was in the wrong. Oh, of course I know the difference between right and wrong, but I had no choice. I desperately needed the money. I was an expert on ancient relics. Not only did I have a successful career, but a happy family too.
Are we feeling bad for him yet?
But my son, I never imagined he'd turn out this way. Fell in with the wrong crowd and ended up shoulder deep in gambling. We had some savings, but he drained them away like a waterfall. Once he fell into debt, he had creditors regularly coming over to threaten and intimidate him. I'm his father. How could I just stand by and watch him suffer like that? Oh, my son is about the same age as you are. If only he could have turned out more like you. That's the only reason I needed the money. Please, believe me. You...
Disbelief.
Please, kid, I'm begging you. Help me. I see you're from Natland too. That makes us brothers. Please, have mercy. I still have a chance to help my son straighten himself out. But only if I get back. If I go to prison now, he'll be doomed, I tell you, doomed! And isn't standing together and fighting for a better future what families do? Our fate is in your hands, young man. Please, have a heart.
Something wrong, Kanich? Gone soft, have we?
I don't believe a word you say. Wriothesley had you just about figured out. You're a gambler. Pure and simple.
A gambler? Me? Nonsense! I told you, it's my son!
First of all, are you really from Natlan? You've been keeping tabs on the gun's whereabouts this whole time. You should have recognized at least one familiar face by now. On top of that, the way you threatened to sue me? Spoken like a true Fontanian, if you ask me.
Huh? What kind of logic is that? I can explain. I actually grew up in...
I don't want to hear another word. Ahau, here's your chance. Shut someone else up for once.
The moment I've been waiting for. Eat this, scumbag!
Being a compulsive liar is one of the hallmarks of a die-hard gambler.
Wow, aha. That was such a intimidating crap!
I bet you're just a Fontanian pretending to be from Natlan. Even if you have any friends or family to speak of, I'm guessing they've long since cut all ties with you. And you have your depraved ways to thank for that. Of course, I might be wrong.
Now he's beating him up.
But does that matter? I'm just here to arrest you. If you're looking for an advocate or a shoulder to cry on, you're out of luck.
I'm not sure if he's listening right now.
Besides, prying the truth out of you is exactly what your beloved courts are for. Isn't that right?
That's right. I see someone has lost their voice. It's been a while, Mr. Kinich. The Special Patrol will take this criminal off your hands now.
Many thanks.
Please, I should be the one thanking you for all the help you've given us.
And me? What about me? So rude. You should be bowing down in gratitude to the almighty Dragon Lord.
As you wish. My thanks to you, and also to Mr. Kakuku for your show-stopping performance.
Hey, what are
Are you okay, Kinich?
Don't worry. I'm fine. I wasn't the one who just got dragged all the way here.
You seem a little upset just now. Also, I really didn't need to interfere. I really was allowed to just watch. Wow.
Little Kanich, thinking back to when you were just an itty-bitty boy, Kanich, aren't ya? Ah, don't start crying like a little baby. I am the Almighty Dragon Lord! No servant of mine will be seen acting so weak and pathetic in public!
What are you on about?
Bad how? Bad.
Still, I suppose there's no point hiding it from you. To put it plainly, I can't stand gamblers. They're the most irresponsible people in the entire world. No respect for the principle that you have to give in order to get. They'll tell 1,000 lies for a single coin, deluding themselves into thinking they can use it to gamble their way to a vast fortune. But we all know that even when it looks like you're getting something for free, there's always an unseen cost. In the past, I also ended up paying a price for my father's gambling losses. I don't want anyone else to end up in a similar situation if I can help it.
Kinich.
Don't feel sorry for me. I certainly don't feel sorry for myself. They say that people are shaped by their past, and since I've made it this far, I must have done a lot of things right.
Yeah, you're right. Not sure if this is the kind of game where you should be speaking out against gambling, Genshin.
We should never punish ourselves for the mistakes of others. Instead, I choose to remember the moments that helped me grow. Like when I first learned to use a grappling hook.
Without grappling on to nothing, unless there's another bird up there.
Or the very first time I yearned for knowledge.
All the CG. I get it.
Yeah, I believe you.
Minich. Good.
Let's get going. If we don't head back soon, we'll cause more unnecessary worry.
Oh no, I need to go to work. I think it can wait a little bit longer. Oh no, more people without voicing.
Yay! Traveler Kanich, you're back! We just saw Chevro's taking the criminal away! She looked pretty pleased with herself.
Well, it did go smoother than expected.
So after so much running in circles, turns out he had no fight in him, huh? Guess running away was the only trick up his sleeve. Oh, also, Risley said to let you know that he's already left. He went to report back to the Palais Mermonia. Apparently the Marechaussee Phantom's preparing to carry out an in-depth investigation into illegal gambling activities. Sounds like they'll have their hands full. Anyway, that's for the Palais to worry about, not really our concern.
Judging by how fast the Duke took off, I'd say he was avoiding my camera. But I guess I'm used to that by now.
Hey, it's not like you to give up so easily, Charlotte.
It's fine. I got plenty of other great shots back there. More than enough for a front page spread. And on that note, this busy reporter needs to scoot. Those photos won't develop themselves.
Make sure you pick the best shots of Paimon. Oh, already gone. Hope she heard that.
You can trust her judgment, Paimon. She's a professional photographer.
Yeah, you're right. But what took you all so long to get here? Did something happen?
We had some backstory. He hit his head and started crying. Ahau bonked his head and started crying.
What? Rumors and slander! When have I, The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula ever sunk to such sniveling?
Often, actually.
Anyway, what's next?
To be honest, I haven't decided yet. At the moment, I've got nothing urgent to get back for. And in any case, the court might need me to testify again. Plus, that gun's still a key piece of evidence. I'll probably have to wait until the case is closed before I can return it to Natlan. So, I guess I'll be sticking around to enjoy the beach a little longer.
And so will we. By going back to work. Not giving me a time limit until the next part. Oh, okay. I need to work, actually. Fine by me. We have one thing here. Additional dish options when cooking. Staff service level. Staff service level. And done. Well, let's get food first, before we forget. Sure. A forceful greeting takes you and Paimon by surprise. An old friend and her mercenary troop arrive as honored guests at the Chevalmarie Film Festival land. Silver screen campaigners. Hey, Li Huan, Paimon. What a coincidence running into you guys here.
Dia? Paimon didn't expect to see you here either!
Here to see the sights, or are you on the job? As it turns out, both. A while back, myself and some other members of the Blazing Beasts were invited over to star in an adventure film here in Fontaine. The film was pretty well received, so as soon as the director heard about this event, we were invited here as guests. To satisfy the audience, the director took pains to recreate sets from the film.
Guess that's not scenery most Fontainians see every day, huh?
Did you appear in the film, dear? Me? Unfortunately, I got a little too into one of the action scenes, accidentally wrecked half the set, and got the boot. I ended up just doing odd jobs instead.
Wait, aren't fight scenes supposed to be as realistic as possible? Surely the more punches that land, the better.
How many people did you send to the hospital? Well, the production team didn't have much of a budget, so if they'd shot a few more takes and the set collapsed again, they would have gone bust. Plus, even the toughest fighter we had in the crew, Uncle Scimitar, couldn't last more than a few moves against me. Hey, what would you have done if I didn't invite this guy to work for me? And what was his role in the film? Hopefully not just get pummeled into submission by you. Actually, no. He was playing one of the key villains and was supposed to perform a grand sword dance in front of the protagonist. If things had gone how they were meant to, it would have been an amazing fight scene. But the lead actor, exhausted from working all day, was so hungry, and in a rush to wrap the scene that he improvised and pretended to shoot him with a gun instead. After thinking it over, the director decided to keep the scene, and to our surprise, the audience loved it. It even turned Uncle Scimitar into a bit of a star. I thought I'd seen that guy somewhere before. In a little while, he's gonna be very busy signing autographs for fans. Something I should really be helping out with, actually. But now that I've run into you guys, how about this? I go give them a heads up, get them to cover for me, and then we go out for a drink or two.
You sure that's okay?
Hey, we're old friends, so why not? Running into you and Paimon here in a foreign land is the best surprise I've had today. I heard about a bar called the Rusty Rudder along the coast to the southeast. I'll see you there. Well, the next one's free, so I guess we are going there right away. I guess we don't. Unlocks in 1 cycle, so I guess we do this instead. Thrilling expressions and terrifying tropes, everything is in a place. Linny's mood has made a turn for the better, and Lynette is all set for her role as a consultant. Hey, Linny. You got your model after all. Regular size
Thanks for inviting me
squirrels.
to come down, you two. I must say, I feel like a new man after visiting the park and seeing all those adorable animals.
Compare the sizes. They are almost the same size thanks to perspective.
Seems like Lynette has her eye on some great potential animal assistants too.
Fermine often works with blubber beasts anyway, so I think they'd make a great fit. Father has spoken of how obedient and well-behaved squirrels are, so they are a great choice too.
Oh, and did you see those weird mushrooms? Can we take home a few of those as well?
That might not be possible. These fungi have been specially trained, you know? They're like the stunt actors of the elemental world.
If you're after soft and squishy, there are other options. A nice fluffy cat would fit the bill too. Okay then, I'll wait for you to bring us a little kitty.
Are you sure about that? Paimon's pretty sure we've never seen a cat anywhere near as big and as soft as a fungus.
Oh really? We're just ending on that. With an open quest.
I feel so much better after seeing those animals. They're all so carefree. The other 2 attractions were great too. In fact, they've given me a new idea. An interactive magic show with a moving stage. We'll start working on it as soon as we've finished filming.
Is Lynette also around, or is it just you now? Did you trade places? Anyways, what else do we want to do on this here workday? This needs another cycle. This now costs things again. Oh! That's why the service value rose here, because you are helping out now. So that's where you ended up. The expressions on the guests' faces as they zoomed around were priceless. I hope we can inspire similar reactions in our future audiences too. Didn't read the thing. Oh well. Something's not correct. Right? How am I supposed to reach? Did I forget about something? Let's actually read. A theme circuit based on the sports film The Rushed and the Raging. And the journey never ends, no matter how treacherous the terrain or how steep the cliffs. Put one foot in front of the other and run with everything you have. For passion, for family, and for the breaking of human limits. Okay. Ah, I see. What I missed was an elemental skill that pushes me forward. Glad I could push through that fence somehow. And then I mess it up anyways. This could have been a smoother experience. And it's not even over. Why? Are you being like this? Good thing I'm not getting ranked on these. Still have lots of points left. I guess we do another level then. Can we do anything with 5 points? Somehow, I doubt it. No, well... It's only a 2-star guy though. So I guess not. Oh no, things have gone down. Still outstanding though. Not stonks. The tavern. Half the world away. What will be Dia's libation of choice? Wait, first food. Oh yeah, we have more choices now. Did upgrade this one twice, so I guess I can upgrade this one twice this time. Movie masterpieces. Is that what you do? No, you are Melomena. So you are probably for movie masterpieces then. Guess we can get them all too. No, we don't have enough money for that. That flower really wants to fight. As by the music. Dia? Dia where? Secret about a treasure? I just want to shoot things with a cannon. It has to do with the treasure and the key to open the gate. How does that sound? You're not asking me to fight monsters, are you? Of course not. We wouldn't dream of asking tavern guests to run errands. See this naval artillery by my side and the rubble it's pointed at. Activate the cannon and blow up those rocks, and any treasure you uncover is yours. Who and Tevat named that cannon? The hell's bandit. It's not entirely sure myself where he acquired it. Out with it. What parts are missing? I think you've been misinformed, friend. The cannon is entirely intact and fully powered. I tend to it every day. But before you activate the cannon, I would like you to answer several questions. Oh no, quiz. It's per the request from the helmsman. Call it a good source of amusement for guests at the tavern. Something to slow down their drinking and keep them here longer. I'm not sure about this, but ask away. Question 1. How many tables are there in the Rusty Rudder? Oh no. Question 2. How many employees do we have at the Rusty Rudder? Question 3. What is not served in the Rusty Rudder? That's it. You only need to answer these 3 questions correctly to activate the cannon, blow up the rubble, and get the treasure. What will happen after I get the treasure? After that, I'll find the right time to place another suitable prize in the cave and seal it with rubble. Treasure is waiting to be claimed once the next guest activates the artillery. That's a lot of work for you. Talk about a horrible boss. That's all. You may look for the answers now. Meanwhile, I'll stay here and wait for you. Oh good, you give me time to... One, two, 3. Tetraloromethane. Uh-huh. Sounds awfully specific. Watcher got an adventure challenge. We could play cards. Bacon, ham, sausage, cheese, milk. One table. I think it might be one table. Unless this counts as a table. This a table? He's using the floor like a table. Is there any workers actually? Maybe 2 workers if you include the boss and her. Let me look at the things you offer one more time. Bacon, ham, sausage, cheese, milk. How many tables? Sure. How many tables are there in the Rusty Rudder? I saw 1, but 1 is not an option. I'm sorry to break it to you, but that's the wrong answer. Do you want to try again? Sure. There aren't any. Okay, I'll do it again. So there's 3, so the floor counts and the thing where the other guy stands by counts. How many employees? I am your employee. I guess 1 has to be the employer, so 1. No. Flower. Yay, I'm so good at the quiz. Dangling fish is the employee. Hold on a sec. Let me cover my ears first. Does that down there count as a table? Boy, I don't know. Fire! Good luck rebuilding that. Also, I see there's a teleport point in there.
Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me.
Is that the last teleport point that was missing? Unlock all teleport points. Great. This is a whole thing, isn't it? I just wanted to find deer. And instead... No, we are not getting distracted. But this is definitely a thing I need to do.
Being too popular can be such a hassle.
Where are you, dear?
Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Flower gonna get angry again? Yes. Oh. Here's where the other employer and table are. Well, I'm glad I came down here. I guess she has been placed here so that you find this. Here you are. I almost got heavily distracted thanks to you, dear. Took the liberty of ordering you a misty sunrise. It's basically bull fruit juice, but flavored with maritime flower and Eloptara lotus extracts. For Paimon, I picked Cloudtop Slumber, a special blend of milk and single origin Yuan tea, topped with whipped cream and sugar.
They both sound delicious. But how come you seem so familiar with this bar when it's your first time here? Paimon's never even heard of the drinks you ordered us.
We wouldn't even know where to start looking for you. Ha! All part of the job. being a merc means adapting to new environments. You get used to dealing with the unknown. Taverns in different parts of Teyvat all have unique customs, sure, but you pick up some tricks when it's come to chatting up bartenders. Honestly, having a stable job might bring you a sense of structure and security, but it sure gets boring over time. Never a dull moment when I'm with you guys though. There's always something unexpected to keep me on my toes. I like to think we are pretty down to earth. Anything excited lately? I'm all ears.
Where do we begin? Literally everything that's happened has been pretty incredible, if you think about it.
We went into a volcano. Phew, the jobs you've taken on are no joke. If a merc was to price them, anyone would be worth what some merchants make in 6 months. Which reminds me, have you ever thought about a part-timing as a hired sword? Every now and then, the Blazing Beast receive commissions from some really far-flung places. If you guys were on board, we wouldn't need to cut deals with outsiders.
Huh? So we could become mercs too?
It sure sounds like a pretty cool title. Well, who says you can't be both? You're also an honorary knight of Mondstadt, right? As far as I see it, every new title is a new opportunity. A foot in the door wherever you go. Besides, with your skills, who'd dare to push tasks on you? If it suits you, take it. If not, just turn it down. You'd be the one calling the shots.
That actually makes a lot of sense. When you think about it, it's not all that different from adventure commissions. Who knows? Maybe we'll find jobs where we can help a lot of people while also bringing in a nice chunk of Mora. Wouldn't hurt to build connections with Dia's Eremite friends either, would it?
Sure, we can try it out. Partners of the Blazing Beasts. I like the sound of it. Awesome. In that case, I'll have a word with my guys and gals when I get back. I'll try to get you first dibs on the best and most lucrative jobs. We'll need to figure out which areas we'll be assigning you commissions for, but I'll talk that over with the others. And all of that to get more money from service values. And this needs another cycle, so I guess we finish off this one. After resolving an unforeseen emergency, Sijuin can finally relax and enjoy hanging out with all the cute animals over at the Chevalmarie Film Fantasyland. At least you are in a place where I will not have to look for you long. Phew, problem solved at last. Sorry about that, Li Huan and Paimon. The patient's condition was a bit tricky, so it took a while to deal with. Must be exhausted. Here, we made you some fruit tea.
And here's a special snack too! Hope it gets your strength back up.
Oh wow, thank you. To be honest though, things like this don't really tire me out. It's more that I just can't wrap my head around it. The start of every children's film. They clearly state all events and products in this film are purely fictional. Please do not try to imitate them. And yet, fully grown adults end up doing just that.
Is it because they aren't paying any attention when they're watching? Or is it some rebellious mentality? A whatever you tell me not to do, I'll do it just to prove you wrong type of thing?
Not much we can do if they don't read the warnings at all. But deliberately ignoring them, that's another thing altogether. Maybe this is starting to get a bit too deep. If I get the chance, I'll speak to His Grace and Monsieur Neuvillette to see if we can think of a way to prevent such issues. For now, let's focus on Mellow Manor instead. I might be late, but I'm here now. And then she was there. Come on, little cuties. Time for some yummy in those tummy. You're all such sweethearts, aren't you? Happy, healthy, and getting on like best of friends. What can we do with 16? No upgrades. No, we could, but not with the amount of money we have. Now we can't do much at all. Yay, rising again. It's up and down in this world. Cycle 20. Well, everything's as high as it can be. For this stage of the game. An additional dish option when... no. Receive bonus revenue each cycle. Having discussed the matter thoroughly with the Blazing Beasts, Dia is ready to iron out a framework for cooperation with you on behalf of her mercenaries. Lichorn and Paimon, good news. I spoke to my crew. All Blazing Beasts are fully all on board with the idea. Any commissions we receive for the region west of the Hypostyle Desert, north of the desert of Hadramavet, east of Adravi Valley, and south of the Ashavan realm are yours. We haven't had many lately, but in the past, we've usually gotten a few good ones every year. The pay's insane, but so are the risks. The type of work that normally calls for a team of heavily armed mercs. But it should be just right for you. If it were any easier, you might not even break a sweat. Sounds perfect. Such clear-cut profit regions too.
You're so quick, Dia! Everyone agreed just like that! Guess that means we're now official partners of the Blazing Beast! Hooah! Watch out, world! There's a couple of new mercs on the scene! Maybe Paimon should give herself a proper mercenary name.
And when you're working in other nations, don't forget to give the Blazing Beasts a little plug now and then. We protect, you prosper. Anyway, I'll send a letter to the Adventurers Guild in various places when a job comes up. Make sure you check your mail.
It's a deal!
And you open the shop too. You know what? I haven't felt this relaxed in quite a while. The humid air here is a nice change, and combined with the warm weather, I'm actually getting kinda sleepy. Well, we can't really spend our points on anything. I guess they're all turning into money. So much money. You still have unused action points, so let's keep up the momentum. But make sure none of your action points go to waste. You'll be able to earn even more Mora for the pack. But the unused points got us so much money though. I'm on. Like, they got us the most points out of all the things. The most money out of all the things. Arena. Upgrade all 3 attractions to level 11. %, less for the next 9 employee training sessions. Guess we're doing lots of training then. Also, everything to 11. What does Farina do for me? Spend action points to obtain extra theme dishes. Okay. Did I do 10 upgrades, actually? I didn't even pay attention. I didn't count. Surely. I did 3 each at least. Okay. Now to play more Animal Tetris. Low satisfaction. What the capybara do? Increases the satisfaction of animal friends on the surrounding 4 tiles by 3. Surrounding 8 tiles by 2. Okay, okay. Also, we need more terrestrial life forms in general. Now things are getting interesting. Yeah, no, we wanted more terrestrial. Well, that's all the satisfaction we need, so. Still don't have any high level guy for Mellow Manor. That you're not offering at the moment. But we also can't spend on anything, so let's refresh. Not the kind of high level I want, necessarily. I would like the level 1. Oh well. The level 1 3-star is what I want. Well done, partner. See, I don't know if Arena is gonna be ready for the second one. Are you sure it's just gonna be the previous one? First time you expanded any attraction this cycle, you reduce the cost of upgrading that attraction by 90%. So for 2 attractions, the first time each. Or just that. It's not that easy. It's probably math that could be done. But also we don't really care. But we definitely want to do one Farina, for sure. Beloved stars, bold new venture. The Charles Morin film Fantasyland is proving to be a roaring success. As Charles Morin's guardian, it is only proper that Farina herself has arrived to check things out.
Why, hello there, traveler, Paimon. I sensed your enthusiasm from a mile off. You were so bright, I could have taken you for an opera singer in full falsetto.
Farina, you're finally here!
Ah, our star has arrived. And now the moment we've all been waiting for.
Thank you, thank you. I am just as thrilled to be here as you are to have me. More seriously, I'm not the star this time. That's you two, alongside all the creators sharing their passion for film with the world. Honestly, when I was first asked to approve the plans, I thought this would just be a small event. I never imagined that the Cheval Morin film Fantasyland would expand to this scale so quickly.
Yeah, thinking back to when we first arrived, it really has all come together in no time.
At this rate, who knows? Someday it could become as iconic as the Fontanalia Film Festival itself.
Now let's not go too fast.
And we have the two of you to credit for much of that. I've suggested to several renowned directors that we award you the title Pioneers of the Film Industry. In contrast to the Farina Award, which is more of a public honor, this title is a mark of true recognition from within the industry itself, a reflection of both outstanding achievement and hard work.
Thanks, but there's still room for improvement.
Wow, even you're getting serious now.
Come now, no need for any of that. Just relax and enjoy the moment. Speaking of which, I've actually been preparing a little survey. How about we randomly select some visitors to give us feedback about the park?
Oh good, when I heard survey I thought I would have to do another quiz.
Did Paimon hear that right? Farina carrying out a customer satisfaction survey?
Well, given that it bears the name of my dear friend Surintendant Cheval Morin, isn't it only natural that I conduct a bit of research on her behalf? Besides, the more famous a star becomes, the more important it is to stay in touch with reality, no? Plus, it's amazing how much you learn just by listening to other people's take on films.
Paimon always assumed celebrities just get their assistants to handle everything for them. But it sounds like it's actually pretty hard work. Then again, maybe Farina's just an outlier.
Farina in many cases is a bit of an outlier. Extra dishes. So would I have been able to do the next one immediately? No. Okay. So that would have been a waste of food. Oh, but we could... What her ability does now is we can have a second food.
parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Anything new, Navia?
Our popularity is steadily rising, and our attractions just keep getting better. I love the whole feel of the place. It's so fun. We should host more events like this in the future.
A themed circuit based on the historical film Loch Knight of the Lands. Breaking through the encirclement of the Golem legions, the Loch Knights finally uncover a clue about the oceanids in those tranquil waters. However, the journey it leads them on is filled with obstacles, both turbulent and terrible. Oh, I missed the ring. Also, I almost mistook the hole for the wall. Or the other way around. Well, didn't get those keys. Points. Stuff. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters. A scene from the thriller film, The Engineer's Code. The library's curator is found brutally murdered. A string of mysterious symbols is all that remains. Legends say these symbols originated from the works of a certain engineer. Infiltrate the library's depths, decipher the symbols, and uncover the profound truth behind them. You wonder why their wages rise with their level. It's not like there's a rival company that will pay them more if they leave. Well, I guess it's because they are better, they ask for more, or they will just leave anyways. I don't know. Key. In this challenge, you must pick up all the challenge coins to obtain the great To open the Great Gate in front of the treasure key, use your special ability at the right moment to avoid the pursuit of your opponents and collect challenge coins more easily. You bet it's those damn unions, always. Anyways, now we are playing Pac-Man. But in 3D, so... it's that much more scary. Oh, I thought I could just follow you. I missed a coin. Can you follow me in here? I hope you can't. Not so scary if the ghosts are slower than yourself. Yeah. Don't really need my ability much. What now? Hey, almost a top-down view. Silly coins. Okay. But as long as they're both going the same way. Surely, we've done a good job. An okay job. Well, okay, that peak we can only really reach if we don't use any action points again. What do you want me to do? Recruit staff? Okay. Anybody good? Yes, it's the 3-star. It's exactly who I wanted. It's a blubber beast, king of grilled fish and mint sauce. It is unknown who submitted this resume on behalf of this blubber beast. The blubber beast's height, weight, body fat percentage, and food intake are listed clearly. It is inconceivable that a blubber beast might be employed as attraction staff. That said, the attached documents indicate that it is immensely talented at bonding with its animal friends. As a plus, tourists seem to be quite fond of adorable, harmless creatures like blubber beasts. Even that thing needs a wage. What does it need money for? To be more blubbery. To have more grilled fish in mint sauce. Ever the down-to-earth superstar, Furina joins you in conducting a survey among the amusement park visitors, listening attentively to their thoughts and opinions.
There we are, all set to go. Now, let's take a stroll nearby and randomly pick out some visitors to ask a few key questions.
Surveying is in progress. Please wait warmly.
These suggestions are surprisingly detailed. Choosing film prototypes, recreating the scene cutting process, budget management for costumes, makeup, and set design? Oh, Paimon's head is spinning. Why is everyone so professional? Also, nearly every single person we spoke to said they wanted to see Lady Furina perform. Your popularity is off the charts!
No surprises there. I'd have said the exact same thing.
To tell you the truth, I have no plans to perform this time around. Any star worth their salt knows their role.
Yeah, just let your seahorse perform.
When I take center stage, all the spotlights are on me, and rightly so. But as a guest, I should step back and let others shine. So instead of performing myself, I prefer to support you from behind the scenes. Perhaps as a consultant for one of your attractions, for instance?
Now that you mention it, we've got the perfect role lined up.
Hey, that's right! Movie Masterpieces is all about film expertise. There really would be no better candidate than you!
Oh, wonderful! Then I shall give this role my very heart and soul. Once I've had a moment to prepare, we can meet up for a slice of gâteau from my pâtissière suprême before we get started.
That was ominous. Just slightly, though. So anyways, what did I take? Oh, I could take all of them, I guess. Oh yeah, we want to expand things, I guess. A scene from the thriller film 20,000 Leagues Under Fontaine. Rumor has it that a submarine was photographed in the depths of Fontaine's waters, and it's none other than the Auric anglerfish, a vessel thought lost to the tides many years ago. Why did it mysteriously disappear back then? Why has it reappeared now? And what secrets does it hide? Track down the Auric anglerfish and unravel the mysteries sleeping in the cold below. Five stars. Oh, these things. Okay. Use the special ability to slow down time in the scene. That way you can avoid the fast-moving, dirty fruits and disrupting light barriers. Use the special ability to slow down time in the scene. Take the opportunity to trigger explosives to immobilize the Auric anglerfish. Oh no. Oh no. I feel like something broke there. At the end with all the explosives. Oh well. I'm not gonna question it. A theme circuit based on the comedy film The Clockwork Express. A clockwork mecha operator has finally saved enough money to embark on a racing career, but then an unexpected heist shatters his plans. To reclaim his racing dreams, he must pursue the culprits and bring them to justice. 5 stars. I was wondering how long you would take control away from me. I was constantly ready to take back control. Wow, I missed all of those. Feels like these challenges should challenge you on collecting as few coins as possible. That would make things harder. Certainly. Oh no, everybody's sad. So sad. And then nobody was sad, never again.
Strike a pose!
New highs. Okay, Farina. After we eat. Before getting down to the business of consulting, Farina joins you in enjoying Escoffier's meticulously prepared desserts, leaving her in a fine fettle and raring to go.
Simply exquisite. As amazing as ever. Escoffier, have you ever considered starring in your own film? I can see it now. Val's en cuisine. A riveting tale about the art of extreme cooking. I'm sure it would be a hit.
As it happens, I'm already doing something similar. A brand consultant has been filming my training sessions with students and incorporating them into films about Fontanian cuisine.
Oh, no. No. A documentary won't do. I'm talking about something with a bit more drama. Your experiences as a chef could be turned into a scintillating story. In fact, I'll even write it myself.
Before you finalize it, please let me review the culinary terms, especially when it comes to how ingredients are handled, the timings and the quantities.
Great! It's settled then. And actually, I think I'd like to bring in the Traveler and Paimon as directors. Something tells me that the three of you working together would really get the creative sparks flying. We could create something truly magical here.
We had that 2 streams ago. Yeah, Farina, sorry, we kinda took that away from you.
No problem! That said, now that we've been granted Director Farina's approval, we'll really have to step up our game.
We are stepping up our posing game. Director Farina, show us the way!
Excellent! I believe in you both. The gâteau as sublime as ever, Escoffier. Now, about time we got to work. I'll start drafting the script on the side, while serving as the consultant for movie masterpieces. Wish me luck! A truly great adaptation must capture a film's core themes and seek to convey the inspiration that lies behind them. The 3 attractions are certainly all up to par, and I trust that you'll be able to make them better still.
Not much better, but better,
To
yes.
enhance our film's aesthetic, I'd recommend a few classics for you to familiarize yourself with. Or, if you have the time, maybe we could watch them together?
So, we need 2 more levels on you, 2 more levels on you, 3 more levels on you. And now, finally, our final upgrade here. It's still... Oh boy, that's a refund. A scenic area. Fontaine Theme Zone. Classic High Street. Dedicated to recreating the streetscapes of Fontaine, allowing visitors to unwind and enjoy the park at their own pace. 6 million for the final upgrade. It's already at almost max satisfaction, so all done, I guess. You're all too expensive. Okay. Okay, I see. I've picked the correct people. I'm using those refunds, I guess. Oh, can't.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Still don't understand why we pay wage to a seal. Because we have too much money, clearly. we may have spiked a little bit. The higher wage does not matter to us currently. We are naturals when it comes to raking in the dough. We make the perfect money-making duo. Mellow Manor may be making much money. Mellow Manor's revenues increased. Sure. Don't really need training anymore. Doesn't matter. Let's get everybody up. Making money, taking money. Everything's on fire. That only leaves you. One day more, I guess. Candy shells.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
How high will it go? Higher and higher still, forever. Iconic business pioneer. Mellow Manor still makes the most money though. It's so much cheaper too. And with that, we've done it all. Can buy stuff, I guess. But I get all those people.
Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Our most recent financial report is looking great. This park struck a chord with film buffs all over. Maybe you could be our spokesperson next time we hold a similar event?
Just ask. Maybe I'll be there. For now, crab, crab, crab. Crab, crab. A crowd of crab. Now that's who we wanted to attract, indeed. Sadly, I think they were here before us.
Now that things have reached this point, we should add...
A pinch of salt?
A dash of pepper, actually.
Brilliant.
Huh? You two aren't talking about a new dessert menu by any chance, are you?
Pepper sounds a bit out of place in the dessert.
Not desserts.
Oh, we're talking about the script.
Eh?
Oh, my dear partner, photographer, rookie director. Our creativity must keep up with the overflowing enthusiasm of our fans. There's no room for dull scripts on my stage. Plot twists should strike the audience like a cloud of pepper, leaving them sneezing in surprise. Achoo!
Bless you.
The same logic applies in catering. I once heard Miss Emily mention that pepper could be used in perfumes. Perhaps I could find a way to make it work in desserts too.
A peppery kick to complement the delicate sweetness of cream, perhaps.
Wow, the two of them seem to be working together so well. I'm struggling to imagine what a pepper cake would taste like, though.
Surely we can make it work.
Well, well, what do we have here? Escoffier's making a new cake?
Yes, and she's peppering in some new ideas.
Oh, how exciting! When it's ready, do let me know. I love to try it.
Is it just Paimon, or does it seem like everyone's even more enthusiastic now that they've finished their work?
Why shouldn't they be? When your hard work pays off, that's when you should celebrate. It's like a batch of fresh macarons. You should never let fear of sweetness stop you from adding all the filling you please. After all, if there's ever a time to pile on the sugar, it's when you're making macarons.
Pile on the sugar!
Pile on the sugar!
Pile on the sugar.
And why are we piling on the sugar?
Because we are all so sweet.
Lepine Pauline, you're here! Is it ready?
Of course! It all went according to plan.
Huh? Were you off on some kind of important task?
I was indeed. Please accept this.
And what is this? More sweet things.
Oh, wow! It's a panoramic view of the amusement park with everyone's illustrations on it!
Since the film Fantasyland has been such a success, we decided to create a unique souvenir to remember it by. We built this park together brick by brick, so we decided we'd all contribute to drawing this map together too.
To be fair, it was mostly thanks to Miss Lepine Pauline. She's our expert when it comes to drawing after all. But we all did our best to leave our own marks too.
That's right! And on top of that, Traveler, I'm offering you a most special privilege.
More special privileges.
You get to add a mustache to my portrait.
Can I give it to someone else as well? Paimon, for example. Hi, Raihan. Splendiferous. Fancy a red one.
Bolognese sauce flavor. Well, that sure counts as a surprise twist. You win this round.
Ah, it always comes back to the spaghetti. Looking great there, Farina. A new player? Not at all. I mean, you can see how many episode this is.
All right then. Now that you're the proud owner of this commemorative map, you can draw as many different flavored mustaches on it as you like.
Sounds like a pretty tasty map. We'll look after it well.
Great. Your satisfaction is our #1 priority. Everything's all in order. Now it's time to relax. Forget about work and just enjoy the park.
But I enjoyed working at the park. Cheval Marine Amusement Park commemorative map. A memento to remind you of the roaring success that you and your companions achieved with the Cheval Marine film Fantasyland. You drew this map together in a whimsical storybook style, ensuring every enchanting attraction and adorable landmark stand out. Of course, the most important features are the friends who came to visit, the friends we made along the way. Following Furina's advice, you added a scarlet beard to her portrait, like a smothering of bolognese sauce, making sure the entire map sounds delicious and also smells delicious. I am very much enjoying the game. No new text from you at the end of the world. Are we done with the event then? Sure looks like it. Well, if we are done here, then there isn't really enough time to start the next big thing, which is the main story. So why not go back to the distraction we uncovered earlier and see where that leads us? Surely. Whenever this game goes deep, it tends to lead to many surprises. Quite a team I have, but not sure if it's good for water enemies. Quite a lot of Sealy around.
Show no mercy! Not you two! Time to end...
Oh, what a cute treasure coffin!
Well, what I'm seeing already is that there's lots of Fontaine puzzle mechanics down here, and I'm not sure if I remember those. So yeah, these need to be activated in order. Right, right. I have Kokomi running with Hu Tao. That's quite unusual. That's just something I did today for... one legendary enemy thingy. What are they called? You probably know what I mean. Yeah. Local legends. That's the thing.
Silly.
Because there was one that needed fire damage, but also dealt a lot of damage, so I really needed to stay alive.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me as well. So where did that Sealy go now? Over there. I am a day one player.
Into the wind.
Never thought you'd find another guy like you. I'm sure there's still a few of us around. Okay, I need to solve that puzzle to get that Sealy to do its thing.
The wind knows me.
I need a bubble to do that. Right. Right. Bubble where? Though. On top of that fountain after jumping on the jellyfish. Ah! Okay. There's that. Oh, wait. Did not even see that mechanism here.
Shower me with praise.
Well, okay. That makes things easier. Now these guys just need to stop. Please. Okay, I understand. I see and understand.
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
Oh. But it needs to go down instead. Mm-hmm. There we go. Crap. And this leads us to the middle of nowhere.
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
How about no? Okay, that was less of an adventure than I expected. So I guess we can see what this is about. Operation Downpour Simulation. In a corner of the court of Fontaine, so still in Fontaine, Turena and NGN, members of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, have set up a new tabletop wargame. That's actually not a battle minigame then. The stage is set for you to show off your tactical brilliance. Ever played Clash of Clans? No. I guess I'll find out. Mini battle minigame.
Strike a pose.
Just as we set our strategy and picked our script, the proto-boss, Li Huan, makes a grand entrance. Seriously? You believe in that old saying? Sensing the heat of impending battle, the proto-boss will appear like a bullet from the dark, to commandeer their troops with ruthless efficiency. Seems like I showed up right on cue. I see! You mean to say that the velocity of our musket rounds can still be improved? I feel the same way. Put a sock in it, Turena. We got Li Huan to come all this way, so let's get down to business. Fair enough. Musket talk comes later then. Now, Proto-Boss, I'm sure you're in top form. Ready to lead your troops at any time, right? Is this about a new tabletop wargame? Right you are! The rules and layout have been updated according to scenarios faced by the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Which is to say that this current iteration is more challenging. We've prepared a number of special scenarios, including some contributions from the Patrol's elites. Some scenarios are seriously brain-boggling, as we love it, so why don't you lead us by example, Proto-Boss? Of course, you'll be handsomely compensated for your help. Go play, get paid. 2 birds with 1 stone. Getting paid to play, that's the dream. Just you watch, Turena. No matter how good Li Huan is, I'm sure the 3rd assault scenario will be a real toughie. Nonsense, there's no way she'll get stuck on that. Maybe you're just getting rusty, Drill Master. Turena, the cheek of you. Let's bet on it, Drill Master. I wager some of Captain Chevrolet's limited edition ammunition. Select your game pieces and place them in deployment zones around the field during battle. During challenges. This will allow you to summon the corresponding combat units. Each deployment can bring forth a single game piece or a squad of game pieces, depending on the piece of type. Deployed game pieces will lock onto targets based on their own traits. Searching for an attack path. Melee pieces will try to loop around obstacles when they encounter them. If there are no valid targets outside a sealed space, they will attempt to destroy the wooden palisades. Ranged pieces will fire over obstacles given enough attack range. Scenario victory is achieved when attacking game pieces destroy the defending counterparts and installations, excluding obstacles on the opposite side. Different game pieces have unique traits. These traits can be checked by pressing and holding their avatars or viewing Consolidate Intel. Understand these special traits to complete the wargame more easily. Let's see. Lots of them. As the most basic frontline formation. As the most basic units in battle, ordinary soldiers make up the backbone of any front line in the first preset scenario. Therefore, we'll start out by familiarizing ourselves with these fundamental units. Opponents are flowers. We have Charles. Drag the avatars to see a preview of what targets the pieces targeting for attack. The game pieces on the defensive side cannot move. When attacking pieces enter their range, they will automatically attack. Press a game piece to view its attack range. Hilichurl Fighters, a melee squad consisting of 4 Hilichurl fighters. While their attacks are ferocious, they are fragile. Electro Summergirls, a ranged squad consisting of 2 Electro Summergirls. They cast spells that target the ground, dealing high damage to single targets. Oh, need to be in green. I see and understand. Rust and volley combined. As warfare evolves in nature, coordination between various types of troops is becoming increasingly vital, with each complementing and offsetting the other's strengths and weaknesses. It would be wise, therefore, to use melee and ranged game pieces in each other's support. Ruin Guard, exceedingly tough, it will prioritize attacking opposing game pieces. Hilichurl Grenadier will target the unit closest to itself, including wooden palisades. This unit does immense damage to wooden palisades. And we have... oh, those are our pieces. See that I should have first put down the fire and then sent out the big boys. It might still work out though. Just might though. Oh, we can move the camera. I'm glad you're focusing on the most important things over there. Siege strategies. If the enemy's elite melee units defending a strategic stronghold, engaging them head-on might not be the best approach. Instead, focusing on their vulnerabilities but leveraging aerial and ranged attacks could provide an opening. Frost Arm Lavachurl has immense ground combat ability, but can only attack nearby ground game pieces. Cryo Spectre, airborne game pieces that fire cryo energy shots from the air at a single opponent, prioritize attacking game pieces. Oh, this time you did talk about the enemies. But that means these guys cannot attack the floaties. Yeah.
Fry! Picked the wrong test subject.
And then we wait. Studies in momentum. The power of an army, much like the force of momentum in physics, is the product of mass times velocity. To secure swift and decisive victory, one must bypass slow-moving opponents and strike with unstoppable force. Suppression specialist Mac Uzia can fire many homing rounds at a distance, dealing pyro damage to a single opponent, but they can only actively attack airborne game pieces when there are no more opposing airborne game pieces within its attack range. And it is attacked in melee, it will counterattack. A rolling avatar of lava deals immense damage to wooden palisades. When moving, it will prioritize moving towards the opposing core node, taking all game pieces and installations in its path. Electrocicians. Flying squad consists of 5 electrocicians that take flight after being deployed and launches electro projectiles. Okay. This might not go well. Just a feeling. Let's try again. Oh yeah, you can drop on the side. You are correct. Mostly using the flyers as distraction around here. But I wish you'd prioritize the flower over destroying the stuff. Because I don't think you can do that, friend. Yeah, sadly you are in range there. Let's think about this a bit more. Yeah, I figured that much out. Meaning I could also let them start from the back. Just put them in a single bunch, that's how all strategy games work. Well, this worked out, and it was mostly doing that, aside from putting one of them on the side. Studies in momentum. Oh, wait, that's what we just did. Okay, and the rest is not unlocked yet. Well, it was not number 3 that gave me trouble, it was number 4. So the bet is off. Now I need to think. Is there any more filler I could be doing? Because there really is no reason to start paralogism today. Oh, yes, filler. Correct. There's a new boss in this version of the game. Down here, in the middle of nowhere. It's not the middle of anything, really. It's as far out there as possible. Is there any fish around? Or do I need to walk over there? There's probably some over here. Ish. I don't know anything about the boss yet. I mean, I have seen its picture here in the menu for like a moment. I need to walk there. Like, that dragon only brings me over there. Well, okay, if we are walking, we can also run, I guess. Will this work out at all? Probably not.
Here I go.
Slightly off. How do you get over there? Is there really no... What are those saurus called? Don't know.
Running late again.
I can use Farina to walk on the water, but it's still quite the distance. And clearly they wouldn't intend you to have to use Farina. Because not everybody has Farina.
Hurry up,
Like if I click on this thing, go to challenge, track and guide. Okay. So there's something there that brings me over there. They do have Kea 2 Ice Bridge over there. That would certainly be a way to do it, yes. That's not how they intend to do anything, though. Ah, there's where those guys are. I knew they had to be somewhere. Can I have some of that good juice? Oh, there's even juice on the way. They really thought this one through. Yay, we found the intended way. We did not just walk across the ocean. Free juice in the big juice, in the salty juice. This is the first time I'm actually using this guide thing for a new boss. Because so far they have not been too difficult to find. Sacred Mountain Guide. I'm guessing that means I have all of the teleport waypoints. Second all teleport waypoints achievement of the day. You saw this guide for you saw this guide yourself for the first time. They did only add this like a few versions back. Because I guess new players didn't quite find the bosses. So what's up with this? Here is the Secret Source Automaton, Overseer Device, Ancient Ruins Master Terminal. A civilization whose magnificence once marked distant eons built this Overseer Device to control multiple Secret Source machines. After it enters Sweeper mode, it will start attacking while generating flow momentum. The higher its flow momentum, the greater the damage it will inflict. During this time, you might be able to obstruct the buildup of flow momentum by using consecutive cryo attacks. Do have cryo on the team, am good. It is said that after characters enter and maintain the Night Soul's blessing state for some time when fighting against it, the Secret Source Automaton Overseer Device will enter a special Counter-Strike mode and change its offensive strategy to play Counter-Strike with you.
The night is cold. Life goes on. Sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
Clouds high. The birds...
Hero incoming! Yeah! Boost! Hero incoming! Hunt!
Well, I got splashed.
Heads up! Hero incoming!
Rise.
It's justice o'clock!
Don't be scared.
Headbutt! Hi!
Frozen flow.
Opening box of a
Seems my
deflectress.
cryode was doing its job.
Stars.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Charge! Dip! Headbutt! Hi!
Well, you tried, I guess. Oh no, I don't have enough resin. Well, only wanted to show it off anyways. What's the drop from it? Secret source, airflow accumulator. Special structure removed from a dragon-headed source mechanism. It is no longer active. It may once have been designed to allow a manner of objects to escape the bonds of celestial bodies before being trialed in the source mechanism. If everything had gone smoothly, this technology might in time have been applied to more important areas. But it wasn't. Anything else on this island? Probably not. There is this conspicuous rock. It doesn't seem like there's anything here.
Hurry up, Brassa!
This is probably just for the boss battle.
Hurry up, Brassa!
Where am I from? Austria.
Hurry up, Brassa!
Okay, yeah, there's nothing. Nothing on this island. And we are done with all the things that I can think of to do today. So next time, finally, paralogism. I have been quite looking forward to that one. You're from India. Quite the ways away, indeed. Oh, they even provided a way back, if anyone would not teleport back. No, wait, that's the one I came in with. They did not think of anything. Never mind. But either way, thanks for watching. Next time, main story, paralogism. And after that, who knows really? Yeah, sleeping, that's a good idea. Goodbye.